motion of bodies, motion of body sliding down on a smooth inclined plane. So today our topic is motion of body sliding down on smooth inclined plane. So here this is one of the inclined plane. So here angle of inclination is theta. So now consider a body of mass m is arranged on the top of the inclined plane. Now the weight of the body is resolved into two components, that is mg cos theta and mg sin theta. So here mg cos theta term is perpendicular to the plane. It is balanced normal reaction of the body. So here n equal to mg cos theta. But here mg sin theta term is an unbalanced force to causes the motion of the body from top to bottom of the inclined plane, to move the top of the inclined plane to bottom of the inclined plane. Now we can find out acceleration of the body, and next we can find out final velocity of the body and time taken of the body. So these three parameters are to find out in the above diagram. So now acceleration of the body. So in this situation, so here first point is acceleration. So here, so this is the unbalanced force. Its acceleration of the body is along the plane in downward direction. So therefore resultant force acting on the block m equal to Fr equal to mg sin theta minus F. So here it is a smooth inclined plane, so frictional force is 0. So therefore Fr equal to mg sin theta. So according to Newton's second law, Fr equal to ma, F equal to ma. So mg sin theta. So here mn cancel, acceleration of the body is g sin theta. Now we can find out the final velocity of the block. So here this is a similar diagram of there. So this is the inclined plane. So here this is the L is the length of the inclined plane. Here H is the height of the inclined plane. So now when the block is arranged in from rest, so here initial velocity of the block is 0. Now when the block is sliding down to reach the bottom of the inclined plane, its final velocity is so now here in this situation acceleration of the body equal to g sin theta, initial velocity u equal to 0, because here body is in rest position initially at rest position. So now we can find out the final velocity. So V and displacement covered by the body is L. So here L means length of the inclined plane. Now using the equation, V square minus U square equal to 2AS. So here V square minus here initial velocity 0 square equal to 2AS. Here A is G sin theta into S means inclined plane, length of the inclined plane. So therefore V square equal to 2GL sin theta. So therefore V equal to root over 2GL sin theta. So this is the final velocity of the body. Now we can find out the time taken the body to reach the from top of the inclined plane to bottom of the inclined plane. Third point is time taken. So here displacement covered by the body S equal to L, initial velocity U equal to 0, acceleration A equal to G sin theta, time taken P. So now we can find out the small t. So using the equation S equal to ut plus of at square. S equal to ut plus of at square. So here S means L, U means initial velocity 0 into t plus half at square. Here A means G sin theta into t square. Once again it can be written as L equal to 0 into t plus of G sin theta into t square. So therefore t square equal to 2L by G sin theta. So therefore t equal to root over 2L by G sin theta. So this is the time taken. The body is reaching from top of the inclined plane to bottom of the inclined plane. Motion of a body sliding down on a rough inclined plane. So this is a rough inclined plane. Here angle of inclination is theta. Now consider a body of mass small m is arranged on top of the inclined plane. So here weight of the body is resolved into two components. So that is one is mg cos theta and another one is mg sin theta. Here mg cos theta is perpendicular to the inclined plane, but mg sin theta is parallel to the inclined plane. Now, normal reaction is balanced to the mg cos theta. Here, n equal to mg cos theta. But here mg sin theta is an unbalanced force. This unbalanced force is causes to motion of the block from top of the inclined plane to bottom of the inclined plane. So therefore, the resultant force acting on the block Fr equal to mg sin theta. So here it is a rough inclined plane. So now frictional force acting on the top of the inclined plane direction. So that is the Fk. So therefore Fr equal to mg sin theta minus Fk, because its acceleration, its direction is bottom of the inclined plane. So therefore Fr equal to mg sin theta minus mu k into n. So here n is balanced to the mg cos theta. So therefore Fr equal to mg sin theta minus mu k into here n means mg cos theta. According to Newton's second law, Fr equal to ma equal to mg sin theta minus mu k mg cos theta. So therefore acceleration of the block equal to g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. So here m is common. So m into g sin theta minus mu k into g cos theta. So here mm cancel. So acceleration of the block is a equal to g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Now we can find out the velocity of the block, final velocity of the block, and time taken also. Now this diagram is similar to, so this is the inclined plane. So here this is the length of the inclined plane. When a block is arranged in rest position, so here final velocity of the block. So now in this situation, final velocity of the block. So here acceleration a equal to g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Displacement covered by the particle s equal to, covered by the body is s equal to L, and initial velocity u equal to 0. So we can find out the final velocity v. Now using the kinematic equation, v square minus u square equal to 2as. So v square minus u square means 0 square equal to 2a. A means g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta into L. So therefore v equal to root over 2gl into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Now we can find out the time take. Third point is time take. So here the body is sliding down to reach the bottom of the inclined plane. Then the time taken is, so here displacement is equal to here acceleration equal to g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta, and initial velocity u equal to 0 and time taken t. Now using the kinematic equation, s equal to ut plus of at square. So in this situation s equal to l u0 t plus of a means g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta into t square. So therefore t square equal to 2l by g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. So therefore t equal to root over 2l by g into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Okay.